But we're gonna start with questions now. And if you, like I said, if you want to add a question, exclamation point, add, and then type your question. First off, I'm going to start with a question I was going to ask you guys. The one thing that you would add to the game to make it better. And not like something we've already talked about, like, you know, change the tier lockers or something like that. Something like whether it's a new feature completely or a new game mode or something like that. What do you guys got? Abio? Who wants to go first? Whoever's got one in their head.
So I had an idea for team battles or events where you could do like the Koopa Keep kind of thing. Like every team could like design their own fort, and then you can, you know, decorate it with different banners or whatever. Like you know, you could earn, like if you were to beat Nambler, if you were to beat Dire Tide, or, you know, beat a big guild or something like that, mercenaries, then you'd be able to like get a banner that you could hang in your fort, like showing that you were able to beat them or that. But like it would just be really cool to like have like some kind of versus fort battle where you're going through like a PvE level of like the enemy fort, and you're fighting against like other kids in the fort, and something along that like would be a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna go second because that is actually my idea as well. And so I've kind of thought about it and expanded about it before, where you would have like a Koopa Keep that had like slots, and each person could have one slot, and you would put your best card in there, and it would come over with your stats, and then you could upgrade in different ways. You could upgrade your defense card somehow, you know, give them abilities or some shit, and then along with that, you have like Koopa Keep with a few new kids. Maybe what I would say is the top 3 new kids for donations are on the team Koopa Keep, and their new kids are blasting, and then you play it, like I said, like a PvE level where you're putting your cards down against the cards that are just getting mindlessly played by AI, and then also you're getting buffed by some cards from your team that has like, they're like attack cards or something like that. That's what I think would be so much fucking fun.
Yeah, they could do all kinds of cool stuff like that, especially like with the PvE stuff. I mean, just like expanding upon the PvE aspects of the game and in general would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would have to go through like SPPD Studios though, so that's something that might be way off. But I don't know why they don't do PvE events where you can like take the adventure PvE, and for this week you can do it 5 more times than 15, make it way harder and add more shit to it.
Yeah.
And then you could have like a PvE event for those people who maybe don't like PvP.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Roman, what do you think? The one thing you'd add. The one thing,
basic shit, dude. Locker counts, so I don't have to keep track of how many fucking wins I've gotten.
Oh, yeah.
God, that'd be nice.
The ability to me not go into fucking challenge mode with my regular deck, or vice versa.
Yeah,
I'll go
having
in,
a separate,
I'll go with my challenge deck. It's a regular PvP.
Separate
and I'm
deck
like, what
choice,
the fuck? This is my damn challenge deck. Well, I guess I'll try to win, but nope, can't win with my challenge deck.
Also, they gotta put the opening PvP packs on the challenge mode screen, so you don't go there, open a PvP pack, and then click that big green fucking play button and go into PvP with your challenge deck.
Yeah.
That causes the problem 90% of the time.
So I want to throw in that whoever was talking earlier about the PvE modes, I think Glanzer was talking about that shit. I know people have been saying since the very start that we need to have a Night of the Living Homeless event. I know I say that on every one of these podcasts that I've been on, but we need
awesome.
like a
survival
PvP
mode,
event
baby.
like that. Yeah, exactly, a survival mode, a South Park Phone Destroyer Zombies mode where it's the homeless and they're asking for change and you need to just beat them down or jump them with skateboards or some shit.
Yeah, because how many times are you playing a PvE event and you got a bunch of stacked gizmos and you got a bunch of cool shit, and then the level ends and you're like, oh man.
For sure. Or you're like me, and I'm sure a vast majority of people who are, I shouldn't say majority, okay, majority's probably pushing it, but a lot of people who are completely done with their PvE packs, like there's no more PvE levels to do,
right?
And you can only, it's like, what's the point of you doing them? You know, there's no point, there's 0 point, because it doesn't translate over to actual like skill for playing. It's just kind of, you know, oh, I want to kill some time, I'm going to go and do this random PvE event or PvP thing. and it's super easy because now my cards are beyond their levels. It's I don't know.
Right.
Definitely need to add in some of those sweet PvE event modes.
Yeah, but I mean, you also have to think that at its core, it's a mobile game that is kind of meant to be played once every 4 hours. Like us, the people who play it to locker limit every day are probably 0.01% of the players.
Yeah, very small. And they said that this is a majority PvP game. And like the other thing is anything PvE sure is going to have to come through South Park Studios. Like they write and script all of it. They do all the voice acting. That all comes.
I assume all the cards too. People are like, "Way to go, Red Link's art team." And I'm like, it probably wasn't them. Like, what do you think South Park Studios did for the game? Like, what part do you think they have in the game?
Yeah, South Park Studios has full control as far as I know.
The IP, yeah.
Art and IP and everything like that.
100% agree to that. All right, let's go to the user questions here. Let's go to some of the starting ones. What do you think about them having their big award at the end of an event being only one epic card? Do you think that is enough, or should it be higher?
It should be higher for sure.
For sure.
And I mean, I think they should just spread epics out through more packs. I'd still say that the sporting event that they ever did was like the very first fantasy event. I remember getting 11 epics out of that event. It was absurd how many epics I got out of that event.
I remember that fantasy event. Yeah, it was absolutely nuts how many epic cards we got.
And it was great. Like it just like that still to me just felt like the absolute most rewarding event, and nothing has come close to it.
For sure, guys. All right. I think. How much is it right now? One epic guaranteed for only one epic guaranteed, or is there one per, like one for the team and one for?
If I complete an entire event, I average about 3 epics. I think per usually.
I'd say that too.
But I think 9 to 10 epics would be awesome.
I haven't been finishing events unless they're mystic events. I'm a bad person like that.
Dude, I mean, you're at the point where it takes so much to level up that like it's almost pointless to play. Do you think that? Okay, next question. Next. Oh no, fine. That's fine.
Even adding like maybe like do 9 to 10 epics and then like a decent chance at getting a legendary.
Yeah, I think the chance at legend should be higher for events for sure. I don't think we necessarily need more epics. Maybe 4 to 5 on average, maybe. But even then, like that is kind of a lot. Along with the amount of cash that you're getting from them.
Yeah, I mean, if they did a decent chance of giving you a legendary for completing an event, I could see doing something like maybe 5 or 6.
Like maybe a pack for the people who complete the team event and the solo event, and then they get an additional pack, and that pack has a higher chance of getting a legendary.
Yeah, that would be
one of the big things. Cool. One of the big things that I think that would help this discussion is if they would like release the amount of people who actually complete the events. You know, how many people actually make it to the last pack? Like
well, if you...
I don't make it to the last pack unless I'm spending money, usually.
Right, it's difficult to hit the last pack on solo unless you're refreshing PvP packs. It really is. Unless you're getting locker limit every day if you're getting locker limit every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's easy. It's trivial. But if you're only playing PvP packs and then maybe a couple extra games, so let's say you're playing 5 wins every 4 hours, you're not getting anywhere near. You might get to 6-7 pretty easily.
Yep, the devs always like to throw out there that most people do not hit locker limit daily. You know, and they've been saying that since day one. That it's a very slim amount that actually hit locker.
It's got to be a tiny amount.
So I would love to see what the stats are on how many people actually complete.
And I think way less people complete locker limit now than they probably did 4 or 5 months ago, even 6 months ago. Man. Just because of at a certain point, it gets to be such a grind that it's just like you don't feel like you get any. I can play for a whole day on my secondary account and not get a full locker limit, and if I'm not doing PvP packs as well, I still don't have enough mats for one upgrade.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just ridiculous. The slow, it is a slow grind, and that is kind of the point of all these games. And every game that's this model will be the same shit. You'll get to a point, you'll grow up fast, and you're like, oh, this is awesome, and then you'll just fucking plateau, and the grind to get to the next step is fucking brutal, unless you're throwing money in at it the whole time as well. Kind of every game. Roman,
Not like that, but
Roman, what do you think? What did you say? I don't remember. Did I? Okay, no, I didn't read. Oh, no. You remember? I didn't read this next question, because we kept talking about that one. All right. Do you think there should be different level caps, on the different types? For example, levels 4's cap for legends, level 5 caps for epics. Well, I'll kind of answer that. It just that whole discrepancy between the levels is fixed by the fact that it's really hard to get the legendaries leveled up, and in the epics too. What do you need? 350 epics for level 6 or something like that? Fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude.
And
I feel like
but that's
I
like,
feel like if you earn those cards, then you should be allowed to use them. It's not challenge mode where
right. Well, no. I think they mean that like once you get to that point, they'll be at their capped stats. So then you don't have to get. I mean, it's kind of weird, but I don't know who sent it. If you want to add your name, you have to add it at the end, I guess. It doesn't say who sent it.
They're saying like basically legendaries would stop at level 4, epics would stop at level 5.
And they'd be at an even level at those points. So it'd just be easier to get to the level 7 max, probably.
So
I guess
a level 4 max legendary would be about on par with a level 7 common.
Right.
Basically.
Well, what I think they should have done, in another game that I played, they did the cards like this, where when like the cards go from like level 1 to like 22 or something, and when you get a legend card, it just is level 9. And if you have a common at level 9, it's roughly the same stats, but the legend has like better abilities and stuff naturally. But
yeah, so
it just like you can get commons to be stronger than all the legends, but it just takes less cards to get the legends up to those levels, and so it's pretty good model. And it'd be interesting if they did it like that, where you get a legend card and it's immediately level 3 or level 2, or it's immediately a certain level.
I think that's overall a better way to go about it, because right now the legends just really just way outclass everything. In not only in abilities but also in stats. I mean, if you tried to balance it more around the left, because like at least if the stats were the same, that's where I think the game becomes interesting, is when the stats are really comparable on the cards, and then you're using cards based on the effect that they have or that they provide. Whereas right now we're basically choosing cards by which one has the biggest ass and which one can do the most damage.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, someone just said user designed emotes. Everybody gets 2. That'd be pretty fun. Give us a pixel art canvas, and then let us pixel art it.
I still want my sorry emote, so I can just.
Yeah, sorry is so good. Sorry should have been. Why was sorry not in? That's such a good card, or that's such a good emote, man. Ugh.
Yeah, like why can't I say that?
I just use oops. I use oops for sorry.
Yeah, yeah, but like, why can't I say sorry to the rank 4,000 people?
Or to the mecha I just hit with my hook hand. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
But then,
sorry, man.
They have to get rid of nice outfit. Come on.
No, man, they could just give us more. There's no reason why they can't give us a huge fucking amount, or give us a choice.
It's a shit fucking emote.
Give us a choice.
A lot of those are shit emotes, so.
Give us a choice. Well, every once in a while you run into someone like Trisha Takanawa, and you got to use the nice outfit.
Yeah.
Or the Wolverine was great. That looked so much like him. That was great. I would say all you have to do is just give us a bunch of different options, and then you get 6 slots or however many slots, and you can pick and choose. Like, I never use nice outfit personally, so I would get rid of it. I never use the I don't use the cry very much. I'd maybe get rid of the cry or something.
People use nice outfit on me, and I don't know if they're being dicks or if they're actually being like, yo man, awesome.
I see it. I do a lot of nice outfits stuff. And then laugh and then a fart. So it's like, yeah, nice outfit.
Yeah. And then I'll shit on you.
True.
I will remorselessly crush you.
All right, next question. Do you think that they will introduce any new common cards after the nerf? What kind of ability would a common need to have in order for people to want to spend more mats on it or level it up now?
Oh, that's such a good question because what I don't think anyone would want. I don't think anyone would be like, oh,
No.
great, I can get a new common card.
Only if it's good for challenges.
Yeah,
And even then, I think it'd be pushing it. I think it'd be pushing it.
I mean, look at the last two. Look at the last two they released. Who uses those cards at all? Anywhere.
Youth Pastor
Anytime.
Craig was really good in the.
Youth Pastor
Yeah,
Craig
he's pretty
is
good in
that
some
one
challenges.
challenge
yeah.
mode.
Yeah.
No. Youth Pastor Craig is super good when you run him with like revive the man bear pig and you have a high level man bear pig.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
better watch the fuck out.
Shit, right?
Adorn a shit on me earlier. Was it today or yesterday? I don't know. Adorn a shit on me with that.
Yeah.
Like absolutely. He
But
threw
no,
out
I-
Youth Pastor Craig and then was like, "Oh, here's my level 4 man bear pig."
Oh,
No
overall,
no UC for you.
I think
Deal.
introducing more commons is kind of shitty. It's not going to be powerful. They're not going to have enough stats. They're going to have to fix commons. They're going to have to rebuff.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. But I would just say from the perspective of like a up and coming deck, like a lower deck, new commons would be because the way that it works is that while you're waiting for your epics and your legendary drops, you're requesting your commons and rares just to be able to play in a higher tier, get better rewards, and progress in that way. So the commons will always be important. They don't matter to us anymore because we're at the point where our epics and legendaries and stuff and rares are at the tier. But the lower level people are still going to be primarily playing with their common cards for quite a long time. So a new common card coming in.
Are they going to be requesting them?
I just think overall,
I think they need to add requests for epics on Sunday. You get one epic card and you get one donation, so you can give one and take one every Sunday. They should have had that since day one. They're fucking morons, and it would be worth a lot of experience too. So they missed the boat on that one. All right, here we go. Do you think an event that introduces a new legendary card gives a guaranteed copy of it if you complete it, or should it
I think
remain
it
a hard
should,
card to
yes.
obtain?
No,
Okay.
it should remain a hard card to obtain.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they should give everybody one.
I think a guaranteed epic for sure, but I mean guaranteed legend. If you think about how they price them, that's 2,000 Cartman bucks for that one
20 bucks,
legendary
20 US dollars right
that
there.
they're giving away guaranteed every
I still
week
think that's
to millions of
overpriced.
people. Like
I
that's
mean, it is.
well, that's
overpriced,
true.
but
You can't
I
you can't
still-
deny
I
that it's
still don't think that it
overpriced,
should be.
but you still have to view things with that lens that one epic to them is worth 400 bucks or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I was just talking about it today that I still kind of feel cool about my whole world first level 2 Medusa Bebe, even though David now has her at fucking 5, but
Dude, she's great.
but
I love it when she kills Cyborg.
Legendary should be rare. Yeah, for sure. When she kills Cyborg or Inuit or something, you're just like, what, bitch?
I
Get
love
outta
it.
here.
That's where you need a sorry.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I don't think that they should be easily obtainable legendaries. Absolutely not. Especially with how good they've made them. Like it would be absurd to make them easily obtainable.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between making them easily obtainable and then giving people complete the introductory or the debut event one copy. Like one copy is much different than easily obtainable.
Man, I think it's been a long time
That's
since
fair.
you've been a new player because that first legendary you get is a big kick to your power.
Oh,
a
sure.
big fucking kick.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you get your first Stand of Many Moons on that Adventure Lock deck?
Not yet.
I've gotten
No.
3 cards. I've got 2 Stand of Many Moons, so I have a level 2 on a
Like,
level
when
10,
somebody
rank
drops,
10.
When somebody drops like Psalm and then they drop Man Bear Pig at where I'm at right now, like I'm like
I just give
can't
up,
fucking
yeah.
do this.
Oh, yeah. That's why I started playing
When
both
you give up-
accounts, because I was tired of sitting through Man Bear Pig slowly pushing into my face. All right, next question. What are your thoughts on the new Wendy emotes? What emotes would you want to see added? We talked about that a little bit, but what about the Wendy emotes?
I like them. I think it's always.
I'm gonna
cool to
run
add new stuff.
exclusively Wendy.
Are there gonna be queefs?
It's- I'm running Wendy because the ass is fat, guys.
Yeah.
This is fast.
It better be queef emotes though.
Yeah, it's like a little. I bet
Yeah,
it like.
yeah,
I bet
exactly.
it makes like a fanfare like do 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 do, and there'll be like confetti coming out of it instead of a fart.
Oh my god.
I think the Wendy emotes are cool too. Roman, what do you think? Are you gonna go female nice outfit?
I mean, if it sounds good, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, I'm curious what they sound like. To hear her rage.
If she's like,
It should have been
"Oh my
Heidi
God,
though. It should have been
nice,
Heidi.
Nice outfit, you know, whatever. Like, I'm gonna fuck no.
All right, what are your thoughts? Oh, I read that one. Why is this? Oh, that's a stupid question. What are your thoughts?
No, let's
of
hear it.
What's the thoughts of a 5 to 10 pregame discard moment before the match, or 5 to 10 seconds possibly, where you can throw away cards from your card like
bullshit.
Hearthstone?
I don't like I don't like it.
No,
I
I'm
don't like
sorry.
it.
Whoever said
Wait,
that,
also
that's
have a
a terrible
concede
idea.
button during that 5 to 10 moment. Okay, I would put a concede button. If there was a concede button, you have to put it after the first bar gets taken. If I get one bar taken, I should be able to give up. Because in a lot of high level games, the moment somebody takes one bar, it's game over. Like a lot of times.
Yep.
So why not just be able to give the forfeit at that moment? But anyway, discard no's to that. I think that's a no as well. That gives people that are focused on like a man, bear, pig, Timmy combo the absolute promise that they'll get it right away almost.
Any strategy, then you'd be able to sit there and be like, yo, discard.
Right. Or maybe one card. Maybe one card. Maybe one card.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe.
I mean, they already made my fucking Purify and Power Bind fucking 2 costs. So why not? Dicks.
All right, what else do we got? Do you not like rushers? What the fuck's a rusher? I don't know. We talked about favorite porn. All right, what okay, whose new kid is wearing the nicest outfit? That should be a community vote.
Me.
I don't know,
Vote
man.
away, bitches.
Don't sleep on fucking Buckethead, man. He's got style. Actually, there was one more.
Band-Aid on my face. I even have a Band-Aid
I have not
on my
changed.
face.
I have not changed my new kid since the beginning. Since whenever that Doctor came out, which was like, I don't know, fucking such a long time ago. That's
think
what,
the lab-
Except for that duck on your head, boy.
The lab coat came out when they did the water bears. It was like one of the very first
events. Yeah, the one that tied in with that Marcus event or that Marcus episode. All right, guys, what do you think? What do you think about the beta program that they are putting out, where we get to players will be able to test different?
More testing is
things?
always good. And
Yeah, about
putting
About time,
putting
yeah.
testing in the hands of people who actually I think can give good feedback.
Well, just the amount of people is all, because they're like
I just wish they would have listened to us, for the last fucking 10 months.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
seeing
hard-
like
Have been putting
stuff,
in-
hopefully, like it will
So
be
many
great.
of us have been putting in feedback, like top players who like play every single fucking day of their goddamn lives have been like, yo, listen here, this is what needs to be done. And the consensus has been like, yo, this is what needs to be done, do it. And
Right, but that's not made
zero
like
listening.
those opinions aren't from a business aspect at all. So
Exactly,
they have to
exactly.
take those at a grain of salt.
Exactly.
Like they have to.
Money.
But if it's like an official beta program, it's mostly just I want them to get as many numbers and shit as they can. Like if they see that in the beta program this certain deck, this certain card gets played, certain amount, whatever. I think that'll be nice because if people who are like, oh, they never test their shit, whatever. They could have 15 people working full time, and the first day, the millions of people that play are gonna find a bug that the other people are like, oh, I never 15 people working full time never thought to do that. That happens.
Fucking BFU, anybody?
Yeah, the big fucking update. I can't imagine how much testing time they must have for this shit.
Yeah, considering when the BFU rolled out, it was kind of like, yo, obvious problems here.
Right.
Why didn't you test this at all? Because you didn't. There's no doubt in my mind that they didn't test the BFU at all. They were like, here's the numbers, this is what it's gonna be. And they didn't test it, because had they tested it, they would have known.
Master Mouse, thanks for the follow.
There's no doubt in my mind that they put zero testing into the BFU.
Yeah, because there's some stuff that's just like that's so obvious, but it also might be bugs that they can't fix, but it's not game breaking. So it's like,
well, considering Astro Butters at the time of the BFU was already a top card for sci-fi.
Yeah,
that was so messed up.
The
man.
hyperspeed
specifically
That shit was
highlighted the
crazy.
hyperspeed bug.
but we gotta admit that was fucking fun. How fun was it to drop rats, do hyperspeed, and then take a bar sometimes?
How fun was that to be a goddamn top 10 player and fucking watch fucking rank fucking 3,000 people shitting on you because they could abuse the fuck out of it?
Dude, it was
That
fun.
was terrible.
It
I
was
was like,
fun.
what is this? Why am I losing? What the fuck?
All right.
Sally
All right, here's the last question we have in the thing, but maybe we can pick some up from chat. What is a good strategy to progress further in PvP? What do you guys think?
Depends. If you're a free-to-play player, if you're not somebody who's spending a lot of money, the best strategy is to pick a deck, whatever 2 themes that you like, and then focus really heavily on just leveling up cards of those 2 themes, and specifically focus on your epics and your legendaries as much as when you get them. I mean, now it could even be a point to where if you're a new player up and coming, and the first 4 or 5 legendaries you open happen to be in a certain theme, well, maybe that might be the theme that you want to kind of build your deck around for the most part, and then just hope that you keep pulling those legendaries. But
I totally agree with that.
yeah, but building up your epics as quickly as you possibly can is how it's going to power up your deck. Try not to focus too much onto your, you still got to use your commons and your rares. Rares, I think, for the most part, are fine. Try not to put too much of your resources into commons early on now. They're just not worth it in the end. But rares, I think, are fine.
So what do you think the limit is? I've never really thought about this before. Since the changes have happened with the epics and legendaries. What do you think the limit is for how much you should actually invest into commons if you're a new player and trying to level up? Because you have to use commons at the
Base
very
4.
start, but how much do you want to put into
base 4.
Base
Yeah.
4, you think that's a good one?
For challenge. Yeah, for challenge.
Well,
that's fair.
Well, no, I mean, but to progress, like I said earlier, you kind of have to get a couple level 5 commons.
I don't think so.
Or
I don't think
you could
really
focus on rares. I would say focus on rares. Get some level rares to level 5, because my level 5 Bebe and level 4 PC Principal by themselves win me probably 80% of my games on that account. So if you get some rares tapped, if you get some rares high, you'll do well.
When I think about this for a new player, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck did they do to the game, man?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, new players. I really am. You need to focus on epics and legendaries, and maybe the occasional rare. It's gonna be a tough grind.
Yeah, my adventure lock.
I have no idea what things are like in silver. I have no idea.
My adventure lock has no commons, 0 commons, not 1 common.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
My deck doesn't have any. It has power bind as a common, but that's only to try to keep my costs down. And
I mean, it depends on what common. It also depends on what common, like PK, PB. Those cards are still fucking thick nasty. Their abilities are so good still.
Yeah.
Even as common cards.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly focus your requesting rares. Bulk of your leveling early on is going to be on your rares over commons, and then you just really want to be earning PvP tickets are your most important resource.
And you want to pick up epics. You want to pick up epics for the 700, and almost if it's not one you want, just still pick it up. Don't be the 1400 one, but 700 is so cheap for an epic that it's almost stupid not to just get it.
If you're a free-to-play player, though, I would only be picking up epics themes that you're mainly
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yes.
If it's your theme,
pick
2
themes or even 1 theme at your starting point.
Yeah.
But getting as many PvP tickets and just buying as many epics as you can, and then save your cash for when epics and legendaries show up in your lockers. Don't spend cash on anything.
Yeah, and also I would say you always want to keep 200 cash on hand to be able to get a full locker in case you get a epic or legend you really want. And also I would say the majority of your cash you want to go towards if you're already up in legend, you just want to refresh PvP packs if you're grinding at that level, but it should just go to upgrade mat packs, because you're probably that's what you're gonna be waiting on, is upgrade mats, because you're gonna get to a point where you're waiting on 250 cards, then you're getting them to the what is it, 40-40, if it's an epic, to get him to to level 3, that's so much mats, man, that the 150, especially if you adventure lock, the 150 for an adventure locked map pack from the shop is so fucking good, man.
So I'm gonna come out and tell everybody how to adventure lock right now. If you're a new player and you're just tuning in today, if you want to adventure lock, if you find this idea, if you think it sounds good, adventure locking is where you do not progress past the adventure portion of the PvE game. So
don't do 10. Do not do 10.
Yeah, don't go past PvE level 10. And just from that point on, just keep repeating.
Just don't play it. Don't play it.
Yeah, don't even do PvE. Just go ahead and start doing PvP from that point on and continuing. You will only get adventure or neutral cards. So it is a big boon.
And materials.
Yeah, and materials. That's what I meant. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's how you do it. Don't go past PvE 10. And you'll be able to only get adventure cards. Sure, you'll miss out on the mystic card, or I should say the
sci-fi cards, and all of it.
Fantasy cards. You'll miss out on all that. You won't get any of those. But you will be able to catch up as fast as possible to higher ranking people. So
especially if you're also buying like PvP packs, because everything in there is gonna be adventure, so you're gonna be getting you're gonna be 3 rares every time if you're in legend. And when you only have a handful of rares to choose from because you only have adventure and neutral options, those start stacking up.
Yeah,
and I guess another just like a basic thing is do your research. I mean, watch YouTube, watch the streamers here that we're streaming on Twitch all the time. Definitely ask questions, ask us when we play. That's just basic. You want to get good at the game, you have to watch people play. I mean, you can learn a lot by yourself.
Because I mean, how
it's just watching people playing and asking questions.
Right, because how big of a step is it in your playing of the game when you figure out how to put your assassin correctly, where on defense he'll always hit first. You know what I'm saying?
Huge. I learned that.
That is such a huge step.
I literally just had 3 months ago. I forgot who taught me. It was somebody on my stream.
I learned it from Mac from Namba.
Somebody literally. Oh, it was Capium. There we go. Cap literally sent me a link on YouTube. Was like, hey, watch this. It'll make your game a lot better. Your assassin placements will be a lot better. Yep. And holy shit,
it changes the game. Changes the game.
The difference where my Sally could kill your Sally and my Sally continues to move towards their new kid, massive, huge.
It really helps out to deal with the assassin spam that was there. But I mean, Paladin and then Princess Kenny still fucked your assassin up. But
that's true, man. Yeah.
All right, one more question here. Any thoughts on the card cycling? Seems to still be pretty starting hand dependent, which I think he also was talking about the milling a card or milling cards at the beginning, which makes sense. I would say personally that is true to an extent, because I have lost quite a few games where if I would have had Lightning Bolt or UC in hand in the first 2-3 draws, I would have been fine. But because I didn't, I couldn't kill a mecha or a man bear pig or somebody quick enough. And that's really fucked with me. So it is, sometimes games, especially if you're running a really heavy deck, like a lot of 4-drops, if you get fucked with all your 4-drops right away, and then your next drop is your 4-drop and it's not the card you need, it's hard to cycle to where you need to be if you're not getting that card right away.
To me, that's just RNG. That's just something that comes with playing card games.
Right. And partially your deck building skills, technically, I mean, that can be circumvented by your deck changing. So although you may have the best cards, a 2-drop Heidi might be better for your deck than a level 4 storyteller or something. It's possible.
There have been plenty of matches that I've been running one of my decks where I will get the hand of Hope Timmy, who you don't want to play on his own.
Right.
Ninju, who you don't want to play on his own. Powerbind, or not Powerbind, excuse me. UC Hallelujah, or excuse me, Unholy Combustion for anyone who doesn't know. Hallelujah, and I forget what the other card is, but it'll be another card where I just will end up with no.
Yep. I have the same with my Mystic Adventure deck. I'll have Ninju and then Lightning Bolt, Arrow Storm, UC, and Hallelujah, and I'll have to just hope to God that he plays a lightning bolt or UC card. Like, I have to pray to God. If he drops like a 3-bot fighter, I'm like, fuck. What do I do? What do you guys think?
That's it. Anymore? Got
No, Roman, do you got anything to say about the card cycling? I honestly think the card cycling is good. I thought it'd fuck up my decks, but it didn't change it as much as I thought it would. And it does keep your cycling, because like when he lays his mecha, I'll already have the lightning bolt that I just used to kill him last time. So like if you don't stagger your card usages, the same cycle's gonna happen, and sometimes it's really funny to see like, oh, I'm gonna lightning bolt his mecha. Oh, I'm gonna UC his Grand Wizard Cartman, this fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, that definitely depends. That just depends on like the RNG, how you start, what's your rotation, like the beginning of the game. So I mean, I like it. I don't have an issue with it. I really didn't even notice a difference, honestly.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't as big of a change as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be more strategic to an extent, because like once someone plays an Aerostorm, I can be like, all right, fucking spam my assassins, let's see what's up, and then you get rogue token and you're like, fuck me, I fucked up.
Why?
All right, where's the questions? Why is Roman the only one who doesn't keep his camera up when he plays but puts it up during podcasts?
All right, so that's simple for me to answer. So I like people to concentrate on my voice, right? So like my voice is everything. Like I project my voice. This is the way I always talk. Like I just got like that kind of commentary kind of voice. So once I start using my camera like I am now, people are gonna be like, why aren't you using your camera? Why aren't you using your camera?
Yeah.
And like I don't want my stream to be about what I'm doing. I want to be able to be naked into the fucking stream, like, and not worry about like anything else.
SDNW does that all the time. You think he has pants on right now?
Dude, I would stand up, but I don't want to.
I want people to be able to concentrate on my voice, and when I'm like nice outfit or whatever, like I want people to just concentrate on that instead of whatever I'm fucking doing on camera. And that's one more thing I don't have to be really thinking about either. So like, right. Maybe I just want to pick my fucking nose. Yeah, Roman, oh no.
Enough, man, fucking get at that shit, Get at that shit. You gotta have no shame. Just stick it up there,
I started without my camera. I'm just gonna keep on going without my camera. Once in a while I'll do it, but that's like for milestones when we're like, oh my god, 100 subscribers or whatever,
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean sometimes I feel like, sometimes when I go tally mode, it's not to hang out with Tali. It's just like I don't want to be on camera for a bit. I want to like just sit there like, oh my god, this fucking asshole, this fucking prick. I don't want people to see me just like I don't want to have a bad game and see people just see me steaming, just like fucking.
It's definitely I definitely commend you guys.
Fucking
just put it all out there, man. Just put it all out there.
No,
let everyone see the shame.
For sure. But, it really makes no difference for me. It's hard to stream with the camera on for sure.
Yeah. It's fun though. I always find myself like right now. I'm just staring at myself. Does that mean it make me like narcissistic?
Yes. Nah, dude, I stare at myself the whole time in OBS. I'm like, do I look?
Yeah, you're like, what's going on?
How's my face look?
I honestly do it because I don't want some fucking ghost to sneak up on me. I'm just like, what's behind me?
Oh yeah, man.
What's going on behind me?
That bat in the background.
They might pee on your pants,
Oh fuck! All right, guys, we're gonna go to the final word.
Ghost.
I think we're coming up on what? 2 hours total. The podcast itself was an hour. Questions and just chilling for about an hour, which I think is pretty good. I'll put it up on YouTube for the hour cut. I can send you guys copies if you want to put it up on your streams too, or your YouTubes too.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, does anybody have any final words? Anything specific you want to say? This is where you plug your stream. I have the links in chat, but tell us what you're up to.
Cool. If anyone wants to come check me out after this, I will be streaming probably 5-10 minutes. You got to give me a chance to get ready. I need to go make myself some drinks so I don't lose any more matches.
There you go.
I'm terrible when I'm sober. But yeah, if anyone wants to come check me out SDNW, Twitch TV /SDNW, whenever. But y'all know me, so
Y'all know me.
Be
It's the
there.
same OG.
Be there.
All right, Roman, what are you up to?
So I guess I'll be watching SDNW do his stream. I stream. Well, I've been streaming a lot less. Just I'm trying not to get burnt out of the game.
Yeah.
And it's been working for me. So when I actually stream, I'm actually having a good time doing it instead of like, oh man, I fucking hate this game. But yeah, I stream like right now probably 3 or 4 times a week. Twitch TV. Roman Edge, double E, hitting him with the nice outfits.
Above
all
his
day.
head.
Nice outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Abio. How you doing?
Yeah, you guys know where you can find me. I'm on Twitch, Abiogenesis Gaming. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. Standard. Been playing a lot of Eternal, so I would love it if you guys would stop by, play some Eternal, or watch me play some Eternal. If you wanted to start playing, I have a reference account or a reference link that you can get on my stream that will give you 3 free packs and a free theme deck when you start your account. You can also get drops by watching my account, so if you link your Eternal account with your Twitch account, you'll earn influence just by watching my account, and they're going to be adding an in-game where you can spend that influence to get packs and to get cosmetic items and stuff through just by watching people who stream, you'll actually be able to earn in-game rewards. A lot of fun, so come hang out, and yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, if you're fans of Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, you'll get into Eternal real quick. And I myself am Glanzer, as you know. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, South Park, and then Saturdays is, with the podcast, it's going to be a South Park day usually, but, I variety it up on Saturdays sometimes. And I completely forgot what I was going to say. It was going to be great. It's going to be an awesome segue. And I was thinking about it the whole time Abio was talking.
Yeah, right.
And he just kept going and go. No, I'm just kidding, man. No, I also play a new game called Minion Master that's very similar to South Park Phone Destroyer. And I have like 15 keys to give away. So if you ever see me playing it, there's keys given out. And every time I win, you get a code you can put in the game and get drops, which is fucking cool. And I don't know, it's very similar. It's very fun. But we're going to head out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Abio, SDNW, Roman Edge. Thank you guys for being part of the first SPPD Procast. We will be doing it again.
Thank you guys for having me and SDNW.
Hell yeah. So we're going to be doing it again tentatively September 29th in 2 weeks. We're hoping to get it down to the point where we'll be able to do it every week. But obviously, if we didn't have this recent dev update to talk about, we probably wouldn't have been able to go as long as we did. So that helps us out. And I am coming up on 8 hours streaming now. Yeah, 8 hours and 12 minutes streaming today. So I'm going to pass the torch over to the SDNW. And he's going to take care of you.
Level, baby.
He's going to take...
Plus 24-hour world records.
Hell yeah, dude. I could never do 24 hours. I'd get sick and die.
Speaking of, I don't have a date set yet, but I want to do another 24-hour stream. This time it will be going to an autism charity. I have not yet locked down what charity I'm going to be doing it for, but
Nice, man.
goddamn, you
Just give it to Roman's family. That'll help out a autism patient.
Anyways, if you guys want to donate money to my stream, all the money currently goes to Mission 22, which is a veterans suicide awareness, suicide prevention charity. I am a veteran myself, and it's something that's very close to my heart. I have a few friends who have offed themselves, so it's, like I said, something close to my heart. So anyone who wants to stop by, please do pay attention. I'll be doing a 24-hour stream probably within the next month. So. And
that is easy to donate to SDNW. You just go to streamlabs.com/SDNW.
I should have a donate link right below my stream. So.
As well, yep. Perfect. All right, guys. We're going to head out. I'm going to roll the credits for the stream, and we're going to roll out from here. But thank you guys so much for being part of it. Thank all the viewers. Love you guys. I'm going to give out a couple buckets. All right, guys. Peace out.
Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys.